Today we're checking out this compilation of the FIFA World Cup 2026. And these are the best moments.
We knew hosting the World Cup would bring a lot of culture shock, but nobody warned these fans about what everyday life in America is actually like.
This is crazy. If you're from America, validate this. Let me know if this is true. The name of this video is World Cup Fans Discover They Have Been Lied to about the USA. So let me know if this is correct. I've only been to New York and I don't know. USA is big. Is this what you guys experience every day? He thought this was a what? I thought this was a shake. What is it? Is that not a milkshake? Is that ice cream?
This is crazy.
It's big.
This is crazy. Look at this.
Dude, this is my favorite thing. The world is discovering the United States, and the United States is discovering the world. I said this in other videos. There will be a lot of Europeans, a lot of people from all over the world, not only Europeans, going to the United States after watching a lot of pop culture, a lot of American media, a lot of American movies. You know, growing up watching Hollywood, you really have like a sense of what the United States is like, but you never really know until you go there, right? And then the United States doesn't know a lot about, you know, the rest of the world because we don't get a lot of Americans watching other media other than their own or movies and stuff like that. So it's such a nice combination, and it feels like the world is covering the United States and the United States is discovering the world. USA portions are insane.
In America, a lot better.
You guys have that? What is that?
We've already got 3 items.
The cheese balls in Mikey's house.
Cheese balls? Cheese puffs.
I ask a medium size. That's medium. Ma che medium?
That's not medium.
My entire family can drink from here for 1 month.
This is probably the best store I've ever been to.
This is Europeans discovering the United States.
What is this? I ordered 1 pancake.
That's 1 pancake.
What do you mean that's one?
Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you. Now look at me.
That's not 1 pancake. Dude, are the portions actually this big?
Without telling me you were in America. I've just been handed my drink.
Wow.
I'm in heaven.
Sugar-free, right?
I can get red milk.
Tell me it's sugar-free. Did he just say there's a rifle next to milk? What?
I can get red milk and an air rifle.
That's
Why?
I bloody love driving.
Dude, there's so many videos one after the other. I'm shocked now. What the heck?
What's happening? I can get red milk and an air rifle.
I've been to New York, but I only spent like 5 days there.
I bloody love
I couldn't.
driving in America. It's such a pleasure. It's such an absolute pleasure. We've had to change our car purely because we needed to, the old car had a service, but we've got this Jeep Wagoneer. It is massive. It is huge. The air conditioning is amazing. The screen's amazing. I'm even getting cold air blowing up my bottom. I love being in America.
What?
I love American cars. I love American roads, and we are having the best time of our lives.
Guys, the time too. Dang. Because the thing is, especially recently, a lot of people have been hesitant to visit America. It's nice that social media is kind of showing the truth here as well. And trust me, driving in, especially London, oh, it's a nightmare. So this must be a breeze. Look at that.
You've never going to believe this, guys. This is a gas station.
What?
This goes on for miles and miles and miles. They're renowned for the cleanest toilets or restrooms in the world. And believe me, they're pretty clean. We've got Texas barbecue. Over here, they do clothes, they do sportswear, stuff for the home, potato chip. They've even got their own brand of jerky. All of this is their own brand of jerky. Jalapeno honey, sweet and spicy, cherry maple. Got so much stuff here, it's crazy.
Dude, that's insane. Oreo bits. Dude, you guys have so much. What? Wait a second. You guys sell butt-sized toilet paper? That's a butt-sized toilet paper. That's a toilet roll, right? Bagel bits. But that's not a real
One
gun.
thing that's making me laugh about the World Cup is how many Europeans were genuinely worried about the stadiums. You know, as if the US was going to be like, you know, scrambling around trying to find venues for us. It's like, folks, this is a country that hosts 70,000 people plus for a college football game on a random Thursday.
That's
Qatar
true.
had to build stadiums. Russia had to build stadiums. But the US just looked around and went, will any of our current billion-dollar cathedrals do?
We finally did it.
Wow.
We introduced the foreigner.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess we didn't know. We didn't know better. Sorry, US.
To the giant capitalist beaver.
We're trying Buc-ee's. Has everyone tried it? So we're going in. Jenna's going to have to show us what the goal is. Oh, it smells delicious. Full grocery store. I'm so overstimulated. There's so many people in here. The basket. She's a tourist. Candy. Gonna get some mango slices. We're on a road trip, by the way, to our teammates' wedding. Treaties. Fudge. This is what everyone gets when they come here. Cool. Salted caramel ice cream sandwich.
It's like candy.
Yum.
It's warm. Oh, it smells delicious.
Right behind me is the world's biggest gas station. Only America can make a gas station an attraction that everybody wants to come and see.
Wait. I've heard of Buc-ee's, but I didn't know it was a gas station until right now. The heck? Dude, this is wholesome. I'm going to say this is healing because we have been seeing a lot of fake news and bad news and tragic news. But this is nice, man. It's nice to see that there are more wholesome news and wholesome moments coming from this World Cup than everything that we were afraid of happening, because we've seen a lot of things, foreigners being mistreated and all that. That was like before the World Cup. Now I don't know. I haven't seen any crazy news of late. This is more like wholesome news. That's awesome to see.
Not sure what we're going to expect in here, but let's go see what we can find.
Guys, I wasn't expecting this. It's like its own universe, and we've already gone in on the food.
Oh, it looks so
I
good.
couldn't help myself. And the guys behind the counter, like, they do a sing-song.
They even have beef jerky. How much? Do you think
Of course they have beef jerky.
Look at that truck. Oh,
That truck's insane.
Does that mean something else? Okay, so Gavin needs him a hat to protect this little bald head of his. So I think that Justin looks pretty good. It might be a hair
Too big?
but
A hair
it'll
too
work
big.
unless I can find the right one. Oh,
If
there
only
you
he had
go.
hair.
Snug as a bug in a red.
Now we also had to get him something a little bit more American, so we got him a camo Jeep shirt. Now we're about to take you to get the best beef jerky,
Holy fuck!
Korean barbecue, and the size of the fountain drink cup. Let's go.
That is mental. I can't believe all this is in one petrol station.
Massive. It's absolutely massive.
I love it. I feel like I'm home.
No, you can
Aw.
bypass the bread if you want.
They have good. It's not the best brisket you can find.
That is very good for a petrol station.
Yeah. Okay, so your trip to Buc-ee's. Where do you rate this on petrol station?
It's got to be a high number in terms of what you can get. I got a small
Small
child's drink. That'll keep me going for the next 2 days.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. One of my biggest I'm not going to say it's a dream, but one thing I love is American barbecue. And I've seen so many videos about it, but I've never had like the chance to experience it. And one of the things I want to do is go to Texas and try their barbecue because it looks so good. I've seen so many videos. It's mouthwatering.
Where's the nice guy? Sliced brisket, beaver chips. Here we go. Just gonna get some circle chicken. I just like, you can get tzatziki things and then also like Buc-ee's regular stuff. And then they have like a whole snack section. Now you can get salads and sandwiches and yogurts and the store.
You know, I was going to ask, do you guys have enough people to consume all of these products? But I remembered that you guys have 300 million plus population. So, dang, the US is huge, man. Everything you have there is like big cars, big houses, big markets. It's insane. Big petrol stations, supermarkets.
America.
Even the stadiums, I've been looking at the stadiums. They're huge, man. They're huge.
Can you please explain why this is so big?
Yeah, man. That's what she said.
Did you get that here, or you guys got Cowboys back in Sweden?
No, from Buc-ee's, So go Buc-ee's, great place. I love the beef jerky. We love the Cowboys style.
Nice.
You're great.
Hey, talk about the energy, man. You guys showed out, man. There's a lot of people here.
Of course, it's the World Cup.
Exactly.
You talk about Super Bowl here in America. You have to understand, this is the biggest sport and the biggest event in the world.
It is. It is. And honestly, I love that the police is getting so much love from the Europeans. They don't look at the police as a threat. They look them as an ally. That is so cool. I think the officers are having the time of their lives. They're like, oh, this is so cool. I'm getting so much love. And I saw someone playing Keepy Uppy with the Scottish. So cool. Dude, wait a second. This is a actual compilation of officers. Let me clip this real quick. This is a compilation. I didn't notice it was going into a compilation. I thought they only had one video, but there are so many of these videos.
Biggest event in the world.
So this is a compilation of the police officers engaging with European fans. It's so cool. It's so wholesome. Oh my gosh. Keepy Uppy. Oh, the Scottish fans. That's what I'm saying. They're not seeing the police as a threat, as we all feared. They're really being nice. That is so nice. It's so wholesome.
America, why oh why have you got so many cereal choices?
Options.
It's unreal. Yeah, I got Fruit Loops here. I don't even think Fruit Loops are legal in the UK. Look at those colours.
Why not?
I've never seen cereal with as bright fluorescent colours.
Captain Crunch. I've heard of Captain Crunch. I've never had it though.
As that before, 100% straight chemical that in it. Yeah, I just realised it's not this entire row behind me is cereal. You've also got this side as well. Insane. I've just got to a section of.
I was gonna make a joke about serial killer, but never mind. It's the mustache.
Bagged.
I'm kidding.
What
The...
Never seen cereal in a bag the size of my entire torso before. But I mean, it doesn't surprise me. But is everyone actually eating this kind of cereal?
You know what's funny? He kind of looks American. It's the mustache. He looks like Southern, you know.
Go big or go home is the American motto.
brownies. He's like, there's so much sugar.
Who made this?
Who made this?
In the kitchen. Why? Tell him. Tell him what? This thing is lovely.
This thing is lovely. Stunning. Wow. The Scottish are singing the US national anthem. Scotland's on fire. Let's go. Na 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 na. Ah, I like the cut there.
Americans.
I don't think it's a problem jumping in a plane, right? Jumping inside a plane is fine, right? Jumping off a plane is the the dangerous part.
Americans, they say, I'm proud to be an American. For me, I'm proud to be in America. Regarde-moi ça. Look at this.
Wait, that's Costco?
No less than 20 people have stopped and said hi. I do not understand this hi. Hi, bonjour, hi. We don't have any guns in France.
Americans are
but
friendly
if you
folks.
did that in France, you would get shot.
I have
You
to
get
say
shot.
this about the World
That's
Cup.
ironic.
America has absolutely smashed it. Before this tournament, you had people online saying it's going to be a terrible World Cup. America doesn't like football. Nobody's going to travel. We're not going to feel welcomed. And it's been quite the opposite. We've got fans from all corners of the globe.
That makes me happy because I was worried. I wasn't bad mouthing, but I was worried. I really wanted it to work. And we were getting so many bad news, you know, and a lot of visas getting denied. But 2 weeks in to the World Cup, I think you guys are doing a great job. And I'm really glad. Not worried anymore.
We've got packed world-class stadiums, by the way. Friendly people. Everybody you meet is just stopping you and talking about football and
That's
your
nice.
experiences. I think we can all agree that America has done an absolutely fantastic job of hosting this World Cup so far. Genuinely feel a lot of people's opinions on America will now change after this World Cup.
100%. 100%. I love how much unity there is. And I've been telling you, this World Cup is healing the world.
Out of everyone touching down for the
Mo
tournament,
Salah.
America has officially fallen in love with one specific group of fans.
We don't want to leave. We don't want to go.
Tartan Army.
They got a spare bed for one evening more.
We have the Tartan Army right here. Look. There you go. No Scotland, no party. We have the Norwegian fans here. Ro, ro, ro. We have the Narlinks. Narekt. Then we have the Vini Jr. Brazil. Neymar. Oh, so cool.
If anybody wants to sponsor me, I could stay here for a year.
If I can bring all the Scots here in New England or the
He's gonna be the sponsor.
I would in a heartbeat.
The cones on top of every statue were amazing. And
the parade with the
Including the Washington statue.
It's nice to understand that people are actually enjoying us being here. But at the same time, the Scots have also enjoyed coming here too.
The people just took to the Scottish like.
Wait, is that? No, it's not. I thought it was the pizza guy, Portnoy.
I don't know, just like long
Davey.
lost family. Now we've found a new family. We have to come back.
Even if we don't have the World Cup, they should still come back every year.
I think this one might trip you up.
Haverhill.
Try again.
Haverhill.
One more time.
Haverhill.
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 I'm being gaslit.
Haverhill?
Bellorica.
Bacteria.
Filaria. Is that not a disease? Looks like Peabody. What's silent?
Nothing silent.
Oh, whole body.
Peabody.
Peabody.
How'd you know that?
Been here for about 5 days. I mean, I'm like a local now.
Peabody.
Leo Minester. Lemster. Lumster.
Leominster.
Lemonster.
That's a
Lemon.
dyslexic spelling.
Sky to art.
Sightvate.
That guy is funny. That's a dyslexic.
Lumster.
Leominster.
Lemonster.
That's a dyslexic spelling.
Sky to art.
Sightvate.
Skiduvate.
Stuart, the Irish Riviera, right?
What does this say?
Worcester.
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 That's perfect.
Scotland. Scotland.
Where's your sister?
There was no beer. The Scots fans just drunk the place dry, and all they had was like Bud Light.
If your favorite
Bud
beer
Light.
is missing from a tap,
We've never seen anything like it.
there's a decent chance
I love the
Scotland
reaction.
had something to do with it. Sam Adams downtown ran out of their signature Boston Lager over the weekend and needed an emergency delivery to keep up with World Cup fans.
That's
and
insane.
they're not the only ones running dry.
Pretty much everything. We ran out of everything. Tennant's being number one.
White Bull Tavern may have run out of
Tennent's.
Scotland's iconic Tennent's beer, but that didn't stop the party.
The fans have been unbelievable. They're great. They're fun. They're drinking, partying, having a great time.
So you have a drinking kilt for obvious reasons, because it might get some spillage on it. You have a dress kilt, so you always have two kilts.
The Dubliner has also been hopping.
And we had our biggest week ever last week.
A lot of joy.
For us here at Delta, the employees here at Delta, to say thank you. Thank you so much. And we want you to know, we truly want you to know what we really believe is that Delta is going to be flying you guys today to your victory.
Wow. For free?
Just arrived in Florida. Not even 24 hours later, I've already seen my first alligator. And
Wow.
loads of them right here in Lake Apopka in Florida, near Orlando. This is a wildlife drive. You stay in your car all the way down. And honestly, it's like a safari. I feel
Why are you out of your car then, bro? Look behind you.
like we've been driving through Jurassic Park. I've had the theme tune from Jurassic Park playing in my head the whole time. Loads of alligators. Giant birds the size of pterodactyls.
Nice. Wow. Wow. Is he married to a Brazilian? That was Portuguese. That was like, she was saying, oh, how relaxing, or how relaxed. How peaceful. Dude, again, Scottish and Brazilians together. That's so cool. How peaceful. Okay.
We owe America a huge apology because America is nothing like what the media tells us.
We do.
Everyone is so friendly, everyone is so accommodating.
Dude. I gotta clip that too.
We owe America a huge apology because America is nothing like what the media tells us. Everyone is so friendly, everyone is so accommodating, and I've honestly had the best time. I fly home Sunday and the English have a song where we say, please don't take me home, I just don't want to go to work. Let me stay here and drink all your beer. And I've never resonated with that song more than in America for this World Cup.
That is so nice. That is so wholesome. These are the Norwegians doing the row. And I feel like, yeah, the media kind of did America dirty because we have been receiving so many bad news out here. And I feel like the World Cup is actually healing. Dude, these people they have nothing to gain. They're just filming and showing the reality of things. And it's so nice to see. It's really nice. It's really comforting to see that it's working out. It's working out. I don't know what we were all worried about. The diplomats. They're tripped out. Oh yeah, the Orania, you can't forget about them. Kimchi versus tacos. Birria versus bulgogi.
If you're loving the World Cup,
that's the competition I want to be part of. Oh man, I'm talking about the food wars, you know.
Up chaos as much as we are, hit that subscribe button for part 3.
Dude, that's absolutely insane. How did that dude... Okay, I see how he fell. Absolutely great video, and it really shows that the world doesn't really know what's going on in their neighbor's home. We never know what's going on in our neighbor's home unless we go there and see it for ourselves. So it's absolutely gratifying to see that the US is doing a good job. Nobody's getting hurt. The police are very welcoming. The people are welcoming. So it's really nice to see. Thank you guys so much for giving a great experience for this World Cup. I have only seen great news. I have been looking all types of news. I have seen the bad news as well, but it's overwhelmingly higher when it comes to the good news. And a lot of wholesome things are coming from this World Cup. And I hope we can learn from each other, share with each other. And I really, really want, I've said this so many times, I want the United States on board with football. Because we have seen historically that the media has been putting football to the sidelines. I'm talking about soccer here. And saying, oh, soccer's boring or whatever. I really hope that, you know, the football scene or the soccer scene grows much and much more and keeps growing in the United States. I know MLS is growing really, really fast now. And after this World Cup, I want to actually dive into MLS and see. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. And yeah, welcome to soccer. I know you guys have been watching for a while now. It's been growing in the United States. But I really want you guys to embrace it as one of your own sports as well, as much as you do American football, baseball, and other sports, basketball, hockey. Football needs to be there, have its place as well. And you guys are doing very well in the World Cup. Let's see how far you go. And, you know, you guys have a chance saying, I believe we can win. So let's see how far you go. You got to go through these ones, though. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.